ideas or your own tips or mounts or sticky tape along for rigs, then please use your own systems and show each other what you do. And really the idea of the event is quite often on set you're put in a position where you have to wire someone up, you've got very little time, you've only just seen what they're wearing, and it almost has to work first time. And if it doesn't, you might have one opportunity to make a tweak and then they're going. It's take one and it started. So what I felt when I'm a boom operator and then I became a sound recordist, and while I was a boom operator, I always thought, God, I wish I could have a little bit of quiet time just to play around with microphones and listen to various different positions and do an A/B comparison between this and that and try this mic and try that idea. And there never seemed any opportunity, even in prep during a job, to sort of listen to things properly. So that was the idea for this event, is that we get a chance to just try out new things. If you ever wanted to try a rig in a certain way, this is maybe the opportunity to do that. And we've also got some microphones that you guys maybe haven't used yet. We've got the new 6060, if you want to have a listen to that as well. So what we have is a little rail over there of costumes. So I can introduce you guys to the what we'll be doing. So we've got a load of different costumes for lots of different periods and sort of drama types. And the concept is that we split into two groups, potentially more, but we've just got two receivers. And somebody in a group volunteers to wear one of these outfits. So a shirt or a tie or a doctor's uniform, jacket, bow ties, all sorts. We can run sort of through them. And then the group wires them up. Then we all, when we're ready, we listen to the rig and we listen and move around, maybe create a bit of wind noise to try to recreate the sound of wind. And yeah, so we've got a selection of horrible silk ties here, which some of these have been really problematic for us on various workshops. Really silky, coarse fabrics, and also some woven ties. So the idea really is that you kind of give yourself a bit of a challenge. You say, okay, it's got to look perfect. I don't want to see any lumps or that sort of thing, or maybe have to make it work for a bit of wind in the tie. So we can try to do rigs that are effective with a bit of wind noise. And we've got silk scarves as well, and cravats, period cravats, which are quite useful to play with. And also bow ties, if you want to try to do a bow tie rig. Doctors' uniforms, and different kinds of doctors' outfits and smocks. Yeah, so that could be good. And then we've got some sort of linen, sort of 1600 dress, which men would normally wear. It's quite loose, quite coarse fabric, and we also have some sort of like scarves that you would wrap around the neck with this to sort of have a matching costume. And then office shirts, so just a traditional kind of white shirt, various sizes of these. And so if someone's happy just to wear just a white shirt on its own, this on its own can just be such a world of pain. So yeah, and then different kinds of shirts and waistcoats, and then getting into just sort of dinner jacket. And then we've also got the heavy, noisy outdoor jacket, and also sort of a thinner, noisier thing here. So yeah, does anyone have any? Oh yeah, and then we've got a range of microphones right here. So we've got a 4071 DPA, white COS 11, a kind of white DPA 4060. You can, and then we got a beige DPA 4060, black COS 11. We've got a Countryman B6. So if you want to try that, that could be kind of useful. And a beige 4060, and I think we got a black 4060 as well. Sorry, a 6060. I think the back 6060 came back. So yeah, so you can try that out. And we've got on this table over here, which I'll go over now, we've got a load of mounts and things that you guys can use. So if you haven't bought your own, we've got a selection of tape and sticky tape here, and mounting solutions, foamies, various plastic mounts. I've got some RM11 mounts as well, and I think we should get some bubblebee mounts. I've got some Hyder mic mounts in there as well. Just got a variety of different kinds of sticky tape, which we can use. This fur product to help reduce the rustle of hairy chests, so I've prepared some of that, but in its original form it sort of comes in sheets like this to be cut down and stuck onto things. Wind protection and different sort of solutions for covering the microphone if you want to kind of create a little bit of wind protection using these kind of low profile circles. So we've got like soft circles, plush circles and fur circles, so our kind of range. And yeah, and then if you want to go the full hog, you can put straps on as well and treat it like a complete sort of rig. So the mic is rigged, the cable's secured, and the person has a strap on their body as well. So if you want to do the whole system,
can I try this?
Yeah. It's treasure. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's one size or
we got two sizes.
This is a small one?
Yeah, that's really small, that one.
Really small.
So yeah, we got the shorties as well if you guys want to try those, and we got the new back straps here as well if you guys want to try those out. Yeah, two sizes of back strap there. We even got the head strap, which is more like motion capture and sort of where it doesn't matter if it's in shot. So yeah, we brought all our new products along. Just to give you a little background about me, I'm a sound recordist. I work in the UK and London. I've been doing shows like Peaky Blinders, Succession, shows recently called Mother, Father, Son for the BBC, kind of a gangster show about informers called The Informer for the BBC, and I do make a couple of dramas a year. But this company began about 3.5 years ago between my partner and I, and we wanted to make, I just needed a low profile strap to use on set, and my partner would make me Velcro elastic straps, and it kind of built from there into what it's become as a whole range of solutions. So we never really thought it would become a kind of a whole slew of products, but it's kind of grown naturally as we've realized that there's quite a need for all sorts of solutions for radio microphones, and it's becoming much more important to get good working solutions and to keep the actors happy.